What's going on, guys? If you can control your mind, you can control your life. I'm going to try to make this as simple as I possibly can. I'm going to cover a lot of ground because I want you to hear the thoughts that you are thinking. So, with the holidays approaching, chances are we're going to be spending a lot of time or more time than usual with friends, family, loved ones, maybe people we don't know at all. And I want you to think about the assumptions that you're making about these events, right? So if you're going to somebody's house or people are going to be coming over, I promise you have an assumption about the way it's generally going to go. You probably, especially if you've done it before, like if this is like a regular thing, you probably already have it kind of like, oh, this is what I can expect. Because based on my experience, based on my filter, based on the way things have been from my past, I can just envision the way that this is going to go based on previous encounters, right? So maybe you're going somewhere new for the first time, which is great because if you are, then you are a fresh lens. You can choose to make it whatever you want. But we're going to talk about all of the people that you are going to be encountering over the next couple of days, okay? And this is life, right? But we're just going to hone in because I anticipate that you will be celebrating with loved ones during this holiday weekend. And I want you just to think about, take an inventory. Like if you're hosting a party or if you're going to a party, I want you to do like a little inventory list of every single person that you think is going to be there. Think of yourself, think of your spouse, think of your parents, think of your siblings, think of your children, think of the people's house that you may be going to or the people that may be coming over. Start to just think of them, describe them in one word. What do you expect of them? How do you expect them to act? Do you expect them to show up early and help you set up? Do you think that, or are you one of those people who always shows up early to the party to help people set up? Or are you one of the people who cleans up? Are you anticipating, if you're hosting, that you're going to be doing it all on your own? How about the people that you know are going to be right on time? How about the people that you're probably anticipating are going to be the ones that stay late? And like there's so many layers. Like you have these automatic assumptions that you make about people and you don't even realize it. It's just the way that it is because it's been the way that it's been. So if you can control your mind, you can control your life. This means that if something comes up that you don't really care for, you have the choice in that moment to escalate the situation with emotions, that critic in your mind, assuming that they were trying to offend you or upset you, or you're just annoyed because you're like, oh my gosh, they are totally out of line. They're not even like doing life right because my way is better and they always just show me that they can never do anything right. And I want you to think about like, there's so many different aspects. There's people that are coming in relationships where you assume they have a good relationship or a bad relationship. There's going to be children present, children that you consider good, well behaved, children that you consider bad and not well behaved. There's going to be cousins and friends and all of these people. So just do yourself a favor and take a quick recap of what it is you believe about those people, because I'm telling you, more than likely, they're going to show up as whatever you predominantly believe about them. Do you have parents in your life and you think that they are a bad parent, which is, understand that you are seeing them that way. Understand that you literally could decide right now, no, they're a very good parent. They're very attentive. Wow, blah, blah, blah. You can imagine whatever it is because whatever you've been thinking for a really long time. If you are dreading an interaction with somebody, if there is somebody that you are dreading an interaction with, decide right now, no more. They're good. They're perfect. Literally, how did everything get so wonderful? Suddenly, they just seem completely different. Change your thoughts. If you're thinking about your spouse, like your significant other, do they have bad qualities that you're anticipating seeing on this day or during these events? Like, are you dreading if they decide to start drinking a specific drink? Or are you just knowing that you're going to have a great time with them because they're your best friend and they're awesome and you guys always have so much fun together? Are you thinking that other people have a better relationship than you do? Like, these are the thoughts. These are the thoughts that compose our daily lives. And the purpose of those people is is to reflect back to you what you predominantly believe about them in reference to you. Who do you say you are? Are you a person who has family and friends that you can pick out all of their flaws? Or are you surrounded by amazing people who are doing a great freaking job in life? That is what you have to ask. And the purpose of this is because we came here to remember who we are. And when I'm talking about your source energy, your higher self, those things, it's because when you remember who you are and you know that you are all of the good things, the purpose is because we're powerful. We are only experiencing ourselves over and over and over. And once you know who you are and you realize how powerful you are, and you realize how when you decide that something's going to be great, it is. And if you just can persist in that state, like if you spend most of your time in the state of knowing that all is well, everything is good, the people in your life are good, they're thriving, you see them as healthy and happy and reliable and supportive, they show up that way. Because the only reason they're not and haven't been to this point is because you didn't believe that they could or would. You had poor expectations. You just assumed that they were going to be bad, that there was going to be an issue, and then there is. Now, if a situation shows up, say you're going to be like, all right, yeah, I'm totally inspired, I'm going to think the best of everybody, and this weekend comes, and people do show up the way that you've used to think of them, just know it's unfolding. That is all of the energy you put into it. And that instead of saying, see, I was right, yes, you were. And understand that that's how powerful you are. That is how freaking powerful you are. What stories are you walking around telling? Are you walking around feeling stressed to the max? Are you walking around feeling depressed? It's no wonder that everything seems like it's trying to fall apart. You aren't feeling like, I want to say screw it all because of the things that are happening. It's because of how you feel, which is so far from the truth of who you are. You are perfection. Therefore, the world will be perfection when you understand that you are perfection. That doesn't mean we're not going to get upset. If we are getting upset, it's an opportunity to change the way we're seeing it. Control your mind, you can control your life. And you know what? You'll have the resiliency to not let things pull you down, to not let thoughts reel you back, to not feel bad, to not walk around feeling bad. You have that power because that is who you are. You are pure. You are powerful. So I just want to encourage you, be intentional. Be intentional in your perspectives on people this weekend. And actually every day. But again, I know with the holiday, we tend to have an influx of those around us. And so I want you to have the best experience possible. And the way that that's going to happen is you just go with the flow. Think and believe the very best in the people that you are surrounded by. And recognize if something's coming up, it's an opportunity for you to thank that person energetically, at the very least, for revealing to you what it is that you actually believe about them. So I'll leave you with that. Have a great day. Keep shining that light because the world needs it. Take care.